No one in the Chinese entertainment industry saw this coming. Just when fans thought they had witnessed every possible surprise in C-biz, actors Yulong and Mie Mie dropped a bombshell that sent every social platform into chaos. The couple publicly revealed they had secretly welcomed their first child. For months, subtle clues had driven their fans wild with speculation. The way Mie Mie wore oversized sweaters during live streams, how Yulong dodged questions about marriage and family, and the uncharacteristic silence from their usually active fan clubs. Still, no one dared to imagine the truth until the two posted a deeply emotional announcement on Weibo that read, "We've been blessed with a beautiful baby who came into our lives quietly but changed everything. We kept this secret because we wanted to protect our child from unnecessary attention, but now we feel ready to share our happiness with the world." Along with the message, they shared a tender black and white photo, Mie Mie holding a tiny newborn hand, her eyes glistening with emotion, while Yulong smiled beside her with quiet pride. Within minutes, the image spread like wildfire across Weibo, Douyin, and Instagram. Fans flooded the comments with shock and tears, some unable to believe the couple had hidden such a huge part of their lives for almost a year. Entertainment outlets scrambled to translate the message into multiple languages as international fan pages erupted in celebration. For an industry so heavily guarded and PR controlled, the sincerity of their confession felt almost revolutionary. Their love story had always been a quiet one. Yulong, a theater-trained actor from Heilongjiang, born in 1992, had built a modest but respectable career through roles in indie dramas like The Silver Wolf and Autumn in Beijing. His natural charisma and deep voice made him a fan favorite among serious film lovers. Mie Mie, born Yang Yi Lu in 2001, came from Sichuan and rose to fame at only 20 years old with her breakout role in My Classmate, My Crush. Her charm lay in her emotional transparency, the kind of authenticity that made even simple lines feel real. They met on the set of a small web series in 2022 that never even reached mainstream release, but those who worked on it swore the chemistry between them was undeniable. Crew members later recalled that from the second week of filming, it felt like they didn't have to act in the romantic scenes at all. They were already falling for each other. Despite their closeness, the two remained fiercely private. Yulong avoided couple marketing, and Mie Mie refused to ride on their rumored relationship for fame. In interviews, he once said, "Love is something you live quietly, not something you perform for an audience." Still, fans noticed small gestures, matching bracelets, shared playlists, and fleeting smiles during press interviews. In 2023, Yulong referred to her as someone precious who understands me better than anyone, a line that went viral even without him saying her name. By mid-2024, reports surfaced of a quiet engagement ceremony in Chengdu, attended only by close family, though neither confirmed it. "We don't need headlines to validate our happiness," Yulong said at the time, unknowingly foreshadowing the quiet dignity that would later define their biggest announcement. When their Weibo posts dropped simultaneously on November 10th, 2025, fans initially thought it was a collaboration teaser. Instead, it was the moment that redefined their public image forever. Mie Mie's full message, written from the heart, read, "Being a mother has humbled me in ways I never imagined. For months, I lived in quiet joy, watching this tiny heartbeat grow and realizing what true love means. I wanted to share this when the time felt right, not because of pressure, but because every mother deserves to be proud. Today, I'm ready to introduce our baby to the world." The response was instant. Over 5 million likes and more than 1 million comments in under 2 hours. People admired her courage to speak openly about motherhood in an industry where youth and perfection often overshadow honesty. Yulong's own post carried a different kind of tenderness. He wrote, I used to think success meant standing on stage under bright lights. But holding my child, I realized what real success feels like. It's hearing that small breath beside you at night and knowing that you're responsible for a life purer than fame, money, or applause. I promise to protect both of them, always. His words struck a chord with countless readers who described it as the most genuine thing ever written by a celebrity. Fellow actors reshared it with comments of admiration. Even veteran directors praised him for reminding the industry that humanity still matters. Though they kept the baby's name and gender private, insiders hinted it was a boy born in late August 2025. Netizens affectionately nicknamed him Little Dragon Mie, a sweet combination of their names. In an exclusive magazine interview that followed, Mie Mie revealed the emotional journey behind the scenes. She said, "I didn't plan to become a mother this early in my career, but life doesn't follow your schedule. When I found out, I was scared, not because I wasn't ready, but because I didn't want the news to overshadow my work. Yulong held my hand and said, 'Your dreams don't end here, they just multiply.' That gave me the courage to face everything." She shared how the couple managed to hide her pregnancy even from film crews by adjusting shooting schedules and costume designs. The revelation made many fans admire how gracefully she balanced her personal and professional life. Social media turned into a sea of emotions. The Weibo hashtag Yulong Mie Mie Baby trended for 2 straight days, outpacing major award news. Fans posted edits, tributes, and emotional letters thanking the couple for being real. Some wrote, "You've proven that love in showbiz doesn't have to be fake," while others said, "They didn't sell exclusives, they didn't stage a press conference, they just spoke from the heart." That authenticity, rare in an industry dominated by image management, became the core of their appeal. In the weeks following their announcement, both actors confirmed that they would take a short hiatus to focus on their newborn, but assured fans they weren't leaving the entertainment world. Yulong revealed he was developing a historical drama project for 2026, exploring fatherhood themes from a creative perspective. Meanwhile, Mie Mie hinted at discussions for a romantic fantasy film scheduled to start production the following summer. "We want our child to grow up knowing that their parents never stopped chasing their passions," Yulong explained. "Art has always been our way of expressing love, and now it comes from a deeper place." Industry observers predict this revelation could actually boost their careers rather than hurt them. Their willingness to be open and human in a culture obsessed with secrecy might make them more relatable and trustworthy to both audiences and directors. Several brand representatives have already expressed interest in working with them as a family, highlighting authenticity as the new luxury in modern celebrity branding. For millions of fans, Yulong and Mie Mie's story is no longer just about a baby. It's a modern fairy tale that redefines love, fame, and courage in the entertainment world. They began as 2 rising actors playing lovers on screen. Now they're living proof that the connection was real. Their announcement ended with a poetic line that fans have since quoted endlessly. "We began as actors pretending to love each other on screen. Somewhere along the way, the act became real, and now we have a living proof of that love in our arms."